Hey guys, welcome back to the channel on our regular Sunday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Anyway, today I have one of the 3 latest new colorways of the Seiko 5 GMT. This is model number SSK033. And guys, I gotta be up front here. I absolutely love this watch. Mainly for the colorway. I think Seiko is also listening to their consumers, to their customer base. The build quality on this is fantastic. Some might argue that that's because it's made in Japan. That might have a little bit to do with it. I'm not quite sure. I really don't think so. But anyway, I absolutely love the colorway of this watch. I don't really use GMT watches. I really have no need for it. I'm not, hopping around the world and going to different time zones and all that stuff. I really don't need it. But there's one thing about this particular colorway that I absolutely love, and I'll show you here in just a minute. But guys, I love this watch. So heads up, I'm gonna be a blathering idiot with this thing. I'm gonna be slobbering all over it because I really, really like this watch. Let's check it out. All right guys, well check this thing out, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the watches I've reviewed on my channel, including this one. I do get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so whenever you do so, I definitely appreciate it. So this is Seiko Japan watch packaging, some of it anyway. Just a simple outer watch box. You got the manual here with the warranty card right there in the back. The watch box itself is kind of like an off gray, kind of eggshelly type of look to it a little bit. Let me get this stuff out of the way. As usual, I'll give you all your 7 specs you need to know, then we'll talk more about this thing. There is your microfiber cleaning cloth. Here's your first look at the watch. God, that is a fantastic looking watch. Some call it, some are calling it like the Mr. Freeze, some are calling it a Batman. It just gives off these really cool, like winterish vibes to it. It's just stunning, man, absolutely stunning. All right, so let me pull it out of here. Let me show you the hang tag as well. There you go. There's your hang tag right there. And let's just go over the exterior of the watch. Obviously, you've got that kind of silvery white dial. And I just noticed this, that the dial does have a slight sunburst to it. Got all your applied hands, your applied Seiko logo. Now, here's the thing that blows me away about this watch. If you look at the GMT hand, let me see if I can get it in the right light. You'll see it's translucent. It's got like a translucent blue. Look at that right there. Absolutely stunning. And if you notice, the bezel is the same way because the bezel has Hardlex on top of it. And it really makes that bezel pop. You got your blue and your black. I mean, guys, it's just a stunning watch. Now, the bezel, of course, is just friction fit. It doesn't have any sort of little click action to it because it is bi-directional. But you can see it right there in the bottom of the bezel, and you can see it right there on the hand, the GMT hand. I mean, it's just one of the best looking Seikos I've ever seen, whether it be a Seiko 5 or a Grand Seiko or a Pro Specs or whatever. This is a stunning watch to look at. And I've inspected it thoroughly. I guess, Seiko is maybe listening to their customers because so far as the manufacturing of this thing, I don't see any defects, no specks of dirt. Everything lines up. I mean, it is an absolute stunner of a watch, guys. Love this thing. You got a Jubilee bracelet. I'm not a hugest fan of the hugest. I don't think hugest is even a word. I'm not a huge fan of Jubilee bracelets because they just fit a little bit loose to me. You get your clasp here. Of course, you got stamped. You're going to get stamped unless you go higher up in Seiko's catalog. There's your Caseback. Got your see-through. It is Screwdown. There you go. I already showed you the tag. So let's go ahead and tell you about all the specs. All right, you're looking at a 42.5 millimeter stainless steel case. It's 13.6 millimeters thick. It's 46 millimeters lug to lug. You got a 22 millimeter stainless steel bracelet. It is water resistant to 100 meters, which is 330 feet. And you do get the Seiko 4R34 movement with about a 41-hour power reserve. And of course, you get a Hardlex crystal. You're not going to get sapphire in this price range. But I love just catching the light on that GMT hand and the bezel. It's so cool right there. Look at that. That is, here we go. Man, I love that thing. And the LumiBrite inside is kind of like it's a little bit of like an eggshell color to it. It's not pure white. It's almost like a linen / eggshell white. I love this watch. Again, I don't have a need for a GMT function in my life. If I was hopscotching around the world on my private jet, maybe, but I just don't need it. But I guess some of y'all like to do it. And I think you can actually keep the time in 3 different time zones with this one, if I remember correctly. I think you can. So I just want to let you take a look at it again. Let me go and try it on. I know it's going to fit. All Seikos fit me right out of the box. Every single Seiko I have ever bought fits me right out of the box. I never have to worry about it not fitting. This one might actually be a little loose. Let me see here. Yep, it is a little loose. But you do have, 4 micro adjusts? Man, it looks like you're wearing a Rolex, man. I'm sure that's probably a little bit of the intention with Seiko. That is a stunning watch. It's really, really pretty, man. Damn. Super nice looking watch. All right, let's go ahead and give it a Lume shot. Y'all know what's going to happen with the Lume. Going to be no shocks here with the Lume. Let's go ahead and cut out the studio light. Let's kill these monitors. And again, no surprises. Y'all know what's going to happen. The Lume's going to pop off the screen pretty much. Here we go. And I noticed the crystal, it's like a little box crystal too. Yep, it sure does. There you go. There's your Lume. And that's really kind of illuminating the whole dial. Let me fix this bezel because that's going to drive me crazy until I fix it. There you go. Is that good enough? Yep, that'll work. Actually, a little bit more. How's that? There we go. Good enough. All right, there's your Lume. Everything's kind of like that cobalt, kind of greenish color. Y'all are very familiar with the Lume color on these Seikos. Man, that's a good looking watch. Gosh, love the way this thing looks, man. Really, really nice. All right, let's go ahead and cut everything back on. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts. This also comes in a dark green and a brown, and I'll put those up next to it. So you got the green on the far left. It's a really dark green, by the way. And then you got that brown that comes on the leather strap. Not my favorite. I mean, it's okay. But this right here is going to be the winner, and I think people are going to go nuts for this thing. And dang it, I didn't get that bezel right, did I? There we go. But yeah, tell me your thoughts on this thing. I mean, these have obviously replaced the SKX years ago. I still think they're going to bring back the SKX. That's just me. I might be wrong, but you never know. Anyway, there it is, man. So if you want to get one of these, again, head on over to Amazon and check out my channel. And I think they are selling them for, let me finish turning these monitors back on. Let me see here. I think they're $359. I think they're $475 on Seiko's website, but you can get them between $350 and like $375 on Amazon. So yeah, the one I have is $359. I'll make sure to put that link down there in the description field for you. And guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell if you like my content. And I really, really hope you do. And again, this has been the new Seiko 5, like, I don't know what they call it, like, you know, Ice Monster. It's not really a monster, but they have a whole bunch of different nicknames for it already. Anyway, again, this has been model number SSK033, and this is one of the brand new 3 different colorways of this new Seiko 5 GMT. And these things are flying off the shelves. I mean, literally flying off the shelves. So get one while you can. All right, guys, that's been about it for this one. I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.